This is a continuation of Philosopher Cat's dramatic reading of My Immortal by Tara Gillespie. Chapter 14. Author's note. Fuck off preps, okay? Raven, thanks for helping me again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed and had to go to the hospital cause I slipped my wrists. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 God vows. XXX 666 XXX. Warning. Some of this chapter is extremely scray. Vower express in advis. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. "Rid my sight, you despicable preps!" he shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. He then suddenly looked at me and fell down with lovey-dovey look in his eyes. "Ebony, I love you, have sex with me," he said. In this, he is 16, so he's not a pedophile, okay? Huh? I asked. Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You tortured my BF and expect me to fuck you? God, you are so fucked up, you fucking bastard, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. No! He screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly. "Snaketail, what art thou doing?" called Voldemort. Then, ... he started coming. We could hear his high heels clacking to us, so we got on our broomsticks and flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There I started crying. "What's wrong, honey?" asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? 'Cause he's so sexa? And a really huge you-know-what and everything. "It's so unfair!" I yielded. "Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls in preps here except for Bloody Mary because she's not ugly or anything?" "Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're such fucking sluts. I mean, they don't just randomly have sex with Harry Potter in the middle of class and have to get yelled at by Professor McGonagall," answered Draco. "Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like Snape, and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail is in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful?" I shouted angrily. Author's note. Don't worry, Enemy isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? I shouted, and then I ran away. Chapter 15. Author's note. Stoop flamin', okay? BTW, you suck from now on. Every time someone flams, I'm gonna slip my wrists. Thanks to Haven for helping. XXX 666 XXX. "Ebony! Ebony!" shouted Draco sadly. "No! Please come back!" But I was too mad. "Whatever! Now you can go and have sex with Vampire!" I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood-red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrist. I drank the blood all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress that said Anarchy on the front in blood-red letters and was ripped and spiky belt. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnet and boots that said Joel all over them with blood-red letters. I put my ebony black hair out, which is not redundant. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar, because that's what you generally do in a biology class. Suddenly, the guitar turned into Draco. "Enemy, I love you," he shouted sadly. "I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now, I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you." Then, ... he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered it our song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it, right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross, not a pentagram, between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Author's note: don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out of here. "Oh my fucking god," I said after he was finished. Some fucking prep stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers, that were covered in black nail polish and entwined with Draco's now, at them. "I love you," I said, and we started to kiss just like Hilary Duff. I fucking H8 that bitch, and CMM in Cinderella Story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade. Right then! We looked at each other all shocked, and then we went together.